We've got a 2020 F350 in the shop today, and we're gonna be doing a little lift and some tires to transform the off-road performance as well as the aesthetic look on this Super Duty. I'm excited to show you the whole process because it's gonna be a total transformation. This thing is a really, really nice truck, and it's a Lariat. You can see it's got like the color matched wheels, the two-tone trim. The customer approached us and wanted to keep that stock wheel and run a 37-inch tall tire. So what we decided to do was a ReadyLift 2.5-inch lift. But we didn't just go with a stock ReadyLift 2.5-inch lift. We added a lot of a la carte components to that lift. We added their radius arm drop brackets to make sure that these radius arms are riding nice and level for awesome ride quality. We also added their beefy track bar. Check this thing out. Massive track bar so that we can get the front axle perfectly centered underneath this truck. We also upgraded it with Fox shocks because this truck lift normally comes with shock extensions, and we added a matching Fox steering stabilizer. We're gonna walk you through the whole build just to show you exactly what would be an awesome option for your Super Duty. If you tow, take it off-road a little bit. I mean, the Super Duty is an awesome truck that you can use to pull a trailer, a camper, anything you need to do. This thing's got an 8-foot bed, so I'm sure it's gonna be loaded up with dirt bikes or whatever your off-road adventure is. So follow along as we make this truck a reality. So we've got the front suspension all installed, and our tech Mike is doing an awesome job with that. I want to show you a little bit around because it looks really good inside there. Of course, we've got the correct length Fox shocks. You cannot actually order this ReadyLift with Fox shocks, but we optioned for them. You can see right here the new ReadyLift coil spring, the new bump stop extension, the sway bar drop bracket, and the adjustable front track bar is right here. We like to make sure that we put plenty of anti-seize on these things so that we can get them adjusted now as well as in the future. One component that comes in this kit that we decided not to use was a track bar drop bracket. And we didn't need that because we are indeed installing this adjustable track bar. It would be a little bit redundant to have that there. And with this adjustable track bar, it keeps the track bar and this drag link operating on the same plane, which is optimal for steering geometry. Up above here, you can see this matching Fox TS steering stabilizer. This is their pass-through, and it is, of course, matching, so it's got their machined body, which looks totally awesome. We're working on the back right now, and it's gonna be a pretty simple swap in the back. We're gonna be installing these rear lift blocks, and we're gonna be taking out these stock lift blocks. So you can see there's definitely a height difference there. The owner of this truck wanted to maintain a little bit of rake because he does some towing. I really like these bump stops because, I mean these lift blocks because they have the fabricated bump stop still in them. You can see just like the factory bump stop, block is right here, and that's what restricts up travel. So if you're, I don't want to say launching it or getting airborne, but if there's ever too much load, this is gonna bottom out on that rubber bump stop to make sure that nothing gets damaged. So that's what's next. Of course, anytime you're messing around with the rear suspension, you wanna make sure that you replace all the U-bolts. So we've got new U-bolts and nuts right there. That's next. After that, tires and then alignment. We've got the 2020 F350 all done, and it turned out awesome. We just yanked it off the alignment rack, and I was really happy with the alignment results. One thing I was really looking at was caster spec to see that the radius arm drop brackets were effective and getting that caster rolled back. Caster really makes sure that this thing is going to drive and track in a nice straight line without a whole lot of driver input. I'm really pumped with how this truck turned out. It is the ultimate do anything F350, whether it's hauling an RV, some quads, some mountain bikes, whatever toys you got, this thing is ready to do it. Just to recap, we did the ReadyLift 2.5-inch lift and then added a bunch of components to it. The whole product turned out to be an awesome build package for your F350. So if you've got an F350 just like this, give us a shout and we can hook you up with a perfect build package. Hopefully you're in Pennsylvania or Northern Maryland and we can help you out. If you like this truck and want to see a bunch of other projects like it, head over to our website because we have a whole showcase of awesome builds that may give you inspiration for a project truck of your very own. Thanks for watching this video. Be sure to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. Thanks.